Hey guys, what's going on? It's Wednesday, so it's new comic book day. I know you got your books. I've seen a bunch of people already putting stuff online, and I got some stuff that I picked up this past weekend at a comic event over at DeLand, Florida. It was about an hour and a half away from where I live at, and I got a lot of books. I got books here. I got books here. I got a small unboxing to do, which is a good story because man, this was a pain to finally get. But I'm doing a lot tonight because Saturday I have a wedding to go to. My nephew's getting married, so congrats to my nephew. And I wanna do all this because again, I'm not gonna be going live with Jeffrey this weekend. So sorry about that, but we'll be doing a show next weekend, and hopefully we can have another special guest. And that's it for that. And I want to give a quick shout out to, if you're not following him on Instagram, on YouTube, Daniel Arzola. He's on Instagram and as well on YouTube. On Instagram, you can find him under the name Epd.72. He's a great guy. He needs some subscribers on his channel. Go check him out and follow him, support the channel, and follow his page on Instagram. Very nice guy, and check him out. And I wanna start off by opening this box. It's a small box, and the funny story is I was watching a Comic Head 84 about a week or so ago, and he was opening the box. And I was surprised to see what was in it. So after I seen that was in it, I messaged the fellow. And you guys know who he is. And I don't have my utility knife. My utility knife, I left it in the living room. I'm already recording. I'm staying up. But, yeah, I could find something here. If you don't have a knife, you go to your scissors. But as he was opening the box, I saw what he had, and I was like, I want these books. So I messaged White Whale Comics, and Alec, to my surprise, he did a little something back in his day. And I said, I want your books. So, he was a very nice guy. He was like, "Oh, just pay for shipping," and that's what Comic 84 said. He was just, "Oh, just pay for shipping." I don't want, he's not asking for money or for anything for these books. But I was just like, "Nah, man, it's the comic community. We support our fans and our friends and the comics, and especially the community, like I just mentioned." So I was like, I want your books. And he's got 3 books. So here they are. Again, if you don't know him, follow him. His White Whale Comics. And he goes by Alec. Great guy. He does you guys already know who he is. Sound like I'm kissing up to John now, because him and John are doing all these live stuff. And I think they have a show going on tonight. But oh man, I don't gotta say anything else about these fellas. But here are the books. Missing Pieces issue 1, 2, and 3, and here they are right now. So if it wasn't for Comic Head 84, I wouldn't know that Mr. Alec got these little books out there. And I was just messing around with him. I said, I want all 3, and do me a favor, just sign one of them. And he did. He signed it. He just put to Rodney Alec 2019. So that was pretty cool. You can see it right there. And he's just a great guy, man. The guy, he's smart. He puts up good content, and not only that, he's got 3 books out there. I haven't read them. Looking forward to it. But thanks, Alec, and I really do appreciate it. I'm looking forward to reading these. And I started laughing. I showed my wife that you signed it, so Thank you, sir. You're a great gentleman, and I really do appreciate it. So with that being said, I want to say welcome back, Bueller. Nice to see that you're doing your stuff once again, and we really do appreciate your back and the community. And keep it going, bro. When we love you, and we're all there for you, man. All right, so I got that out the way. So got the music going. We need the music. It's quiet outside. I don't hear the beast, so that's a good thing. And the wife is in bedroom with my dog. So all we got left is books to get to, guys. So again, I went to this event like I just mentioned over last Saturday, or actually it wasn't Saturday, it was this past Sunday. Me, my buddy, another friend of mine, we all went to DeLand, Florida. And this event it's a nice little small kind of, not a convention type of thing, but just a small little event in this small town. And man, they had some stuff out there. Oh my Lord. We were out there. It took us an hour and a half to get there from I live in Winter Haven. This is DeLand, Florida. So, we all went out there, my wife, and she was very supportive. And we bought a bunch of books. And all these are from the dollar bins. I got a lot of older stuff, and I got some newer stuff that wasn't on my pool list, but I was able to pick up some stuff that, I was just like, well, might as well get them. I'm here. And there was a lot of #1 issues and stuff that I haven't read, so I scooped them up. So I'm just going to start off with, let's see here. Where is it? If you haven't read the DC Comics with the Looney Tunes, like for instance, this Jonah Hex and Yosemite Sam. This book is great. You have to read them because there's a few more that came out prior to this one. Actually, I think this one came out at the same time this Batman Elmer Fudd one. I've talked about these before. This is a second print. But out of the ones that I read, these two right here are my favorites. Very good stories. And these were the other ones. Well, I showed you these before. This one just came out recently. The Green Lantern and Huckleberry Hound and Lex Luthor and Porky Pig. So if you want to read something fun, go out and get these books. I highly recommend the Jonah Hex and the Batman Elmer Fudd. If you get the first print of the Batman Elmer Fudd, I think you really will like it. Tom King and Lee Weeks are doing that one, so I recommend get these. They're a lot of fun, and it's good to have in your collection. So I got a box here to put these in because we got a lot of books, guys. A lot of books. So I'm going to try to switch it up with Marvel, DC, go back and forth. So you Marvel fans, you'll get some DC fans. You won't get too bored looking at the Marvel stuff. So, all right, so how about this Captain America issue 202? All right. And it's funny because I had enough bags and boards to replace every single one of these books that I just picked up this weekend. I texted my friend after I was done. I was like, I ran out of bags and boards. And we both started laughing. I mean, it's just crazy. I thought I had a lot more, but I didn't. But I think I'm not going to use this tonight. So how about Flash issue 253? Not the best condition, but I don't have it. So again, $1 from the dollar bins, of course. I pick it up. All right. This one was pretty cool. I just wanted to show you this one really bad. This is book number 2 of History of the DC Universe. Of course, by Mr. Wolfman and Perez, or Perez, should I say in Spanish? All right. That's book number 2. So when I was bagging and boarding, this was the first book that I picked up because I was really interested to see, what's it about. And enough the title speaks for itself. But hold on one second there. All right. So the title speaks for itself. But the cool thing about it, when I open it up, is that it was signed by Mr. Wolfman and Perez. And I want to show you that right there. You can see it's right over here. I thought that was pretty neat to find this in the dollar bin. So that's pretty dope. It made my Sunday after the Eagles lost that football game. But it's all right. Get them next year, right, guys? So, as you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, I was collecting Avengers Forever, and I was missing a few. All right, this focus here is tripping me out. But I picked up a few issues that I was missing. So here is issue 4, Avengers Forever. Okay. And here's issue 6. I read the whole story, and it's great. I'm sure you've read it too. And here's issue 9. So the only one I'm missing, guys, is issue 1. So if anyone out there got issue 1 of Avengers Forever, let me know. Send me a message on here or Instagram. Maybe we could trade, do something. But I'm missing issue 1. So come on, guys, hook me up. Get back to me about that one. All right. So how about we show some Daredevils? These I didn't have. Always wanted them. And I came across them. Of course, I'm just going to throw it out there. Frank Miller, sounds familiar. John Romita Jr. Alright. You probably know what this is already. How about Daredevil, the Man Without Fear? Issue 1. Alright. And how about issue 2? And got the infamous blue tape back there. I was laughing when I saw that. Of course, you can only think of one person. That's Mr. Reggie out there. Actually, it's a very good idea. I'm gonna start getting some blue tape. That's a very smart. It doesn't stick, to the plastic that that hard, like that clear tape we usually put on them. It works really good. All right, and then I have issue 3. There you have it. So 3 issues, These were great conditions, man. The books were in great condition. Alright, so we'll switch it up. We'll go with some Batman. So how about we got Batman issue 402. I like that cover a lot. I haven't read this one. I think it's pretty neat. And I got Batman issue. This is 403. That was 402. This is 403. I think these are second prints. I scanned them using what's that app? Is it the CLZ app? I could be wrong. I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. All right. So what should we go with next? We'll go with Secret Wars #2. I got the whole run. I am missing issue #1. So I got 2 through 9. Again, guys, I need some help. I need issue #1 to the Secret Wars #2. All right. Got all these for $1. These were great conditions. I was surprised. I wish it was Secret Wars #1, but I don't. One day I'll get to those, but I couldn't pass these up. I mean, I don't have them in my collection, so why not? All right. So we got 5. We got 6. We got #7. We got #8. Last, we got #9. Alright. Not bad so far for the dollar bins, guys. And let's see. I'm gonna switch it up to Daredevil here. And my buddy was telling me about this for quite some time now. He knows I'm a David Mack fan, as well as a lot of people out there. Fire Guy Ryan, he's a huge David Mack fan. Actually, they've been back and forth not too long ago, just kicking the breeze, talking on Instagram. And the guy just won. He was on Twitter. He won like award for, I think, best cover art of the year or something like that. I forget the event, but it's on his Twitter. Go find him, David Mack, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But I did not know that he did these Daredevil Marvel Knights, and this is issue. I got issue 52, 54, and 55. And look at that. I mean, it's just beautiful. So I need to go find some more. So that's 52. Here's 54. That's badass, man. Look at that Wolverine. And we have 55. Damn. So those David Mack covers. And I was happy to find these, man. Very happy. I'm very excited to read the stories. You know I love Daredevil. And alright, we just cut that stack in half. And as always, yo guys, I appreciate you watching the channel and you know, supporting it and supporting everyone out there in the comic book community. And let's just keep it going. I'm gonna be doing a free giveaway soon. Right now, I think I'm at around 265 or 66 subscribers. So I want to do a giveaway for 300 subscribers. So I'm working on a Marvel packet and a DC packet. So it's going to be 2 separate giveaways. So I want to do, once I hit 300, I'm going to do a Marvel giveaway. So I'm just letting you know what's going on. And I mentioned it before, and here's just a little something what I want to do, just something different, for my collection. I got this Rocket Raccoon Secret Wars. It's got some action figures in there. This is pretty cool for my collection. And I'm going to throw in there the Guardians of the Infinity. This is issue number 3. Okay. And then I'll throw in this Extermination variant, issue number 3. Okay. And then I'll throw in there Avengers No Surrender, issue number 4. Alright. And then if you're a fan of Groot, you can't go wrong with a little Pez candy dispenser. Not open, of course. You got candy in there. So, I'm working on this right here. So this is I want to do, like I mentioned, this is the 300 subscribers. So I need everyone out there, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to me on Instagram. And we're just trying to hit 300. So this is like for you, and a thank you from me to you. So let's try to hit 300 subscribers on YouTube and follow me on Instagram. So right now, I just did the giveaway. But like I mentioned, I'm going to throw in a couple more books in here. But this is the 300 subscriber support my channel giveaway. And let's keep it going with the books. Alright, I'll keep it, I'll throw more details as we go along. Just follow me on Instagram and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, you guys already know the new book came out, Conan the Barbarian. Book was fire already. It already went to second print. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave me a message. But I went out there and I was looking for these Conan older stuff. And I found a bunch. These are from the 70s. And I picked up issue 89. While I was picking these up, my buddy's out there looking for some old Dracula stuff. and he found some good ones. So, you know, this is type of stuff that we go out and try to find, you know, at the dollar bins. You can find these in the 50-cent bins. And here's issue 97. These were just magnificent condition. When I was just picking them out the box, even the guy that I bought them from, they were already in bags, and he was just like, "Man, these are just in fantastic condition." Excuse me. And I mean, they really are. Now that I'm really looking at them again, I mean, these are just magnificent, magnificent. I mean, here's issue 98. I mean, there are no keys or anything, but I mean, come on. They're coming home to a good home, to a good family, and to a good collector, you know. And issue 112, it's a badass cover. All right. Issue 115. I remember that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger that came out back in the 80s. I feel like going and watch that right now. Let me know if you've seen that movie. Let me know what you think of it, or what you thought of it when you seen it. All right, issue 116. Okay, issue 120. And it's crazy how you get a old book like this, you know, that's 30 years old, and then you put it in a new bag and board, and it looks like you just picked it up yesterday or today from the comic book shop, you know. It's crazy, man. Issue 122. Here we are, 50-cent book, and we're paying $1 for it, you know. Crazy. Issue 123. Alright, so those are my Conan the Barbarian. And put these to the side. And we'll switch it up with some Spidey. And who's not a friend or who's not a fan of Spider-Man? Reggie, if you're watching, as I was picking out these books, I thought of you. So you know, you Spider-Man, you're just probably the biggest fan I know of Spider-Man. All right, so how about issue number 112? I think out of all the ones I bought, this was my favorite right now. This is probably my oldest Spider-Man book. Probably not a big deal to some of you guys, but to me it is. Issue 112 for $1, you know. Got 20 cents, guys, back in the day. Wow, crazy, man. Issue 142. All right. And how about that new trailer just came out, now that I'm looking at Mr. Mephisto here. Hope I pronounced that right. Alright. And how about issue 196? Okay. Issue 208. And these weren't too bad of a condition. I was pretty amazed. You know. Issue 228. And issue 234. Alright. There it is. And we'll keep it going there with Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. This is issue 73. Hope you guys don't mind my jazz, hip-hop, instrumental music here. Alright. And we have issue number 60. There it is. And we'll end this one here with issue 93. Pretty dope. And that ends the Mr. Peter Parker Amazing Spider-Man books. And we're going to end it with the Mother books that just these all came out probably within months, or you know, late last year or so. So we'll go with, I haven't read none of these, like I mentioned, these were in my pool list, and I didn't want to pass them up for $1. So how about, this is by Image. We got Farmhand. Let me know if you've read this. This is issue number 1. So I need some feedback on these books, guys, okay? That's issue number 1. And here's another one. Just like those books I was telling you about, the Looney Tunes and DC Comics. Here's one with Deathstroke and Yogi Bear. But this is Hanna-Barbera, so this is their version. So, look at that. Oh, Mark Chisera. I name is. He looks like he's doing some art on them. See that? Kind of hard to see, but there it is. Okay. And next we have, I heard Century was a good book, so I picked up Century issue 1, 2, and 3. So there was number 1. I got Century number 2. All these books, great condition. And issue number 3. Alright. And we'll go with here, Titans issue number 27. These were just came out late last year, guys. These are those foil covers. Let me just try to see what I'm talking about. See that? Pretty dope. Even though I'm not collecting Titans anymore, but I like the foil covers. Who doesn't? And Jeffrey, if you're watching, I thought of you. How about Weapon H? I'm sure this is some Hulk stuff. Issue number 1. Actually, Jeff, if you're watching, let me know if you don't have this one. I'll send it out to you. I'm trying to work out a nice little packet for you too. So let me know. All right, get back. And we got Mr. David Mack again. How about Pearl, issue number 1? It's funny, out of all the books I've been reading from the DC Jinx world with Bendis and all that stuff that was going on, Pearl, I don't know what happened. I dropped the ball. I thought I had on my pull list, never did. Until the other day, my last batch of comics that came in, I had like issue number 4 finally. And I was just like, I don't know how I messed that up on my pull list. When I've gone to the shops to try to find them, you know, I just, they didn't have any. But I saw issue number 1, and that's a David Mack cover. I said, well, I got the last issue, so I might as well pick up the first one, start somewhere. And for $1, that, you know, I couldn't pass it up. Just a beautiful cover. Look at that. Guy's just a magnificent artist, man. And I'll do this one here. We all know Mr. Miracle came to an end, but this is a variant cover that I did not have. Mr. Tom King. This is issue number 10 of Mr. Miracle. I saw it for $1, as I mentioned about everything else is $1, and I wanted to bring it home. So this issue number 10 variant. It's pretty neat. The theme is Batman. If you can look real closely, everything's just like a Batman theme. It's pretty dope. Alright, and how about what if Flash Thompson became Spider-Man? There was a few of these out there about the Punisher and Ghost Rider, and I think there was a Thor one, and my favorite so far was the Punisher one. And I heard this one was good, so I was happy to pick this one up for $1. Alright, guys, and we're down to the very end here. We have Justice League America, issue number 1. Alright, that's a nice cover if you're a Green Lantern fan. Okay, it's funny that I'm showing you this one because here's Green Lantern issue number 1. This is the variant cover. And I just read issue number 2 today. I post that as my cover of the day on Instagram. if you're reading Green Lantern, let me know what you think so far of it. I enjoy issue 1 more than issue 2, and out of the space stuff that's going on with DC, I kind of like Martian Manhunter more. That's just me. But let me know if you're reading Green Lantern, okay? And we'll go here with the Green Hornet by Dynamite Comics. This is issue number 1. Bam. That's a dope cover. Alright. And how about Champions issue number 1? Mark Waid, I believe it is. Again, I haven't read none of these. Okay. And how about, well, can't leave out Scott Snyder here. This is Drowned Earth, issue number 1. This is that whole Aquaman and Justice League stuff that's going on. That's issue number 1. And we end it, guys. We'll end the night with the Marvel book as Guardians of the Galaxy. This is issue number 1. This is a tie-in from the Infinity Wars. And that is it. This is probably one of my biggest hauls, comic hauls, since last year's MegaCon. And MegaCon is right around the corner, so I'm looking forward to it. I saw that Jeff posted that he is going to his first con this year. Good luck, John. Make sure you have a lot of money and get there early is what I told you, because you will be there a long time. And that is it. So thank you for watching, and hey guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Let's get this content pushed out farther out there to the comic book community. Subscribe if you haven't. If you want to join the free giveaway, you know, all you gotta do is tell me you want in. And if you're on Instagram, you know, tell me you want in on there. Send me a message. Just say I want in on the free giveaway. You know, it's at 300 subscriber. So we got a little ways to go. We're about 266, like I just mentioned. So, you know, we'll get there. And I thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, guys, to check out you know, Daniel Arzota on YouTube. The guy got some good stuff out there. And welcome back, Bueller. We miss you, and thank you for being there and bringing out the content once again. Everyone, have a good night. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you probably not this weekend, the following weekend on Coast to Coast. All right, guys, take care.